Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka and I am getting ready to bring you a collective reading for Aries. This is going to be for the month of May. Yes, I started early, y'all, so bear with me because I'm going down the zodiac line and sometimes it takes some time, but my intentions is to do at least 3 or 4 videos a day. So make sure you check out your moon and your rising sign. That also helps bring your reading together because this is a collective reading. I do pick up on bits and pieces of everyone's story that tunes in. Um, Sometimes I may get your whole goddamn story, right? Your whole life here. Sometimes I may just have one thing in here that may resonate with you. But however, right, you take that nugget, right? Because my spirit guides love dropping nuggets, honey. Just stay in a positive mindset. All right. So even if this message isn't for you, it could be for someone and they may need it. Okay, so energy is very fluid and it does affect us even though we're sitting behind a computer, cell phone, TV, right? Because even my YouTube links to my TV, so just be mindful of that. And if you feel like you are not, balanced with that, you know what to do, y'all. All right, so I'm trying to be as passionate and as kind and as loving as possible when delivering that message to you guys. But however, I do appreciate every last one of you. You just don't know how much I appreciate y'all love, okay, and all of your wonderful comments and all of your messages that you send me definitely keep me encouraged and it helps my channel to grow. Now, I'm going to set my intentions real quick because I don't want to talk no more. I just want to jump right into y'all collective reading. I've been trying to narrow it down to like 30-40 minutes, but they've been running long as I don't know what. But however, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides. Thank you for helping me with this collective reading for Aries for the month of May. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and to close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you so much for using me as a messenger, for protecting me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies being projected towards me. I ask that you speak through me loud and clearly in a way that my collective will understand. Sending out a message that will help bring Aries some understanding of their situation. As I feel like this is about to be a deep reading, y'all. Very deep reading. Thank you for balancing me out energetically. Thank you for protecting me. And so it is. All right, you guys. I got 2 red cups, right? Don't laugh. Because at some points in the video, you might see that. One has water in it, one has Pinot. But just enough to knock the edge off for me tonight. So you're going to see me put the 1 red cup down and I will not touch it the rest of the reading. All right, so let's go. Thank you, my spirit guys. What is the collective message for the month of May for Aries? What is it that they need to know about their situations here? The first chakra card is in the reverse. So this is dealing with your root chakra. Something is making you feel off balance here. The envy card is there. You don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. Okay? You might be dissatisfied with something that's taking place in your life. There may be some envy or some jealousy here. There was some restrictions, but it seems like these restrictions are being released. Okay, so there was some constraints. Something was blocking you and it made you feel unsafe. It made you feel unstable and insecure. Now, this could be dealing with your money, honey, or could be a situation. It don't necessarily have to be money, but the card is financial constraint. So something is happening to you in your life with something that has value to you. Now, you feel like the magician for some odd reason. Something is happening now where now you feel powerful. You see how the alchemist has these, the magician has these 2 flames, thank you, coming from their hands, okay? And this is like alchemy here. This is like creating. This is like magic. All right, magic. Look, I want to say it again, like magic. I don't know why I gotta emphasize on that, right? Because somebody's doing some magic. So, Aries, I don't know where this getting ready to go here, right? I'm just a motherfucking messenger at the end of the day, okay? But something's happening here where someone's trying to manifest something. So we're just gonna put it that way. because there was some restrictions. And whatever you manifested, it helped you to release these restrictions in your life here. Victory in the reverse. So you didn't get the victory out of this. You thought you would have some success that came from this manifestation. Okay, whatever the opportunity you were trying to create for yourself here. Yeah, you were definitely trying to use your power within this situation here, and it didn't work. The victory card is here in the reverse. This was a karmic cycle. God damn it. Look, 8 and 2 equals 10. 10 is about completions. So something had to be completed in your situation here. This had to go this way. Wow. Thank you. Tell us more here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Journey. You may be trying to move somewhere, or you may was trying to move into a certain direction. You were maybe trying to go into a certain path when it came to a relationship or a partnership or something here, right? You were trying to reconcile with someone who has money. Yeah, damn. Woo! My spirit guides is no joke, y'all. They do not play. They do not play. You were planning. That was coming out. They still speaking through me. You were planning something. Whew, I ain't gonna say it 3 times. I don't know why I feel like I gotta say shit 3 times for y'all, Aries. Now, flip the roses as you see fit. This may not be your energy. This may be your person's energy. And you were playing it safe here, right? You were trying to. You were looking like, okay, my abundance is outside of that gate here. And I want to go towards that, but I'm staying safely inside my gate a little bit, right? I'm going to flirt with the idea with everything that's outside of that, but you know, and it has a lot to do with a man holding a coin. So this could be you, or this could be your person, and basically this person is someone who has some money. They're valuable here, okay? They're very attractive, very seductive, very charming is what I'm getting here. Now, you guys may have had a heartbreak or something that could have happened between you two that broke your heart or broke their heart at one point. But you guys reconciled. You guys worked through your differences here, and you got back together. Bam. And guess what? The restrictions have been released. Okay, the restrictions have been released. Whatever these constraints were, whatever you were trying to manifest, you got back. But guess what? Damn, this is off of Oracle cards, you guys. This ain't even my tarot. This man is thinking. So now I have a thinking man in reverse. This thinking man in reverse is no longer using some wisdom here, or they just lacking wisdom. All right, they lacking the understanding. So they may be blind to what's happening here because they're coming out in the reverse position. Let me go into my book and get another elaboration here. So this thinking man in the reverse is someone who's not acting in your best interest. Okay, so if you're possessing a masculine energy, you could be not acting in the best interest of your own self. Or it could be an actual literal male figure not acting in your best interest, and they are not listening to a call. It's about them supposed to be on a certain path, and what I'm picking up is that they may have chosen the wrong path. They're not listening to it. They're not heeding the call, and so what they did was y'all ended up connecting, right? But it was off that path. This is not the direction they were supposed to be in. That's why this journey card is here. It's time to break through and move in a different direction is what I'm hearing. This thinking man here is lacking wisdom, lacking understanding because they were enticed. I don't know why the word enticed came to me. Maybe, again, because you manifested this person. Maybe you could have did some type of spell, or your person did some type of spell. But whatever it was, it's like you were acting in your power, or trying to use your power here, be the alchemist of this connection, because you were having some type of restriction that made you feel unsafe. Flip the roles as you see fit. Now we got the 7th chakra. This person is definitely blocked in their intuition. So they don't have the ability to see. They don't have that spiritual connection as you do, right? So they're blocked there. So they don't see it. They don't see it. They are lacking wisdom. If they're doing something against you and this is your person here, they could have been doing something involving some spell work. That just keep coming to me. I don't know what's going on, Aries. What's going on, Aries? Maybe it's something you don't know about. You know, maybe they don't know that you are powerful in that way. You may come off as being someone who's in tune to things of spirit, but you may also do some stuff deeper, or vice versa, right? Now, elaborate this 7 chakra card here. Yes, it's creating an imbalance. So there's an imbalance here that's taking place. Things are out of sync. This is not supposed to be this way here. And a choice that was supposed to be made, it didn't, right? Something didn't happen, and it created a major imbalance here. Oh, let me tell you, this person's emotions are probably everywhere. Yep, because the rest and rejuvenation card is here. So either you need to go into a meditative state here so that you can bring balance back, or your person, which is still coming up on the masculine end, so whoever this masculine is, may be in this energy of isolation, meditating, resting, trying to recoup, right? Trying to find some answers because they are lost. They don't know. So they're trying to tap into their higher selves here to see what they're supposed to do, right? Because again, they were lacking wisdom, because they weren't making a decision. They were in their devil energy, lacking the creativity to be able to, the sacral chakra, second chakra, block, intimacy. They was thinking with this. It was more about that sacral chakra. This is a lot of sexual energy here. You see the deceit card is in the reverse. So they were thinking with their, if it's a masculine, they was thinking with their dick. Okay, this is male energy. This is a lot of male energy I'm picking up. But pretty much that's what it was. They was in their double energy, right? So this person was able to really come into this because of codependencies. But they're releasing that. They're trying to reclaim their power here. They're trying to release the codependencies. They want freedom here. And where they weren't making healthy choices. This is in the reverse here. They weren't making healthy choices. They weren't even considering them because they were so stuck on the deceit, right? But the deceit is being released, and they're taking a while to look at things now. Now they're trying to make healthier choices because now, remember, karma is in play here. Something has happened, and they got a lot to think about. They have a decision to make, but the indecisive card is in the reverse position. So at one point, your person didn't know which way to go, or you didn't know which way to go on this journey, right? You knew you had to take one. Same thing, not being able to make a decision, but it's in a reverse position now, and this person is making a decision. This person has to make a decision now. It's like a forced decision is what I'm also picking up. They were stuck. They are stuck. They could be still stuck, you know, but they were stuck and did not know what to do. Drained, energetically drained here. But it was meditation, or it is meditation, that is going to help with the decision that needs to be made, which is going to be made, okay? It's a decision that's coming through here. What is this about? Tell us what's up next. Yep, they're tapping into their intuition. So the goddess of the moon here. They're using their intuition to help them with this. This is like the last resort thing. It's like one of those things like, all right, I surrender. I surrender. Universe, help me. Universe, help me. So they're going towards their happiness. So the intuition is about their happiness. It's about having a happy family, right? They want to create that. Thank you. Maybe they already have a happy family. Maybe they have someone that they're connected to already, right? That they have family by. Okay, maybe this could be you with the family with them. But however, someone is trying to reconnect, or because there was a disconnect in this happy family with this person. There was some type of disharmony here. But now it's like they're in their intuition and they're realizing what they really, you know, ultimately their nine of cups is basically their wish fulfillment is about this happy family here. All right, so this person could already have a daughter or 2 children is what I'm getting. Okay, they could already have 2 children. It's a lot of emotion here when it comes to that situation, but there's no actual plan. They don't really have a strategy here. This is what's missing. This is what's messed up here. They don't have a strategy on how they can go about doing this, and their energy is so freaking low right now. Instagram, YouTube, peace. Their vibe is low. All right. So not only do they have a clear plan, their energy is low because now they may be having a family. Maybe they have a family by you. Maybe they're having a kid by you. You know, maybe this happy family is what you wanted to create, right? And this is what they're thinking about. This is what they're trying to get answers on with this. But they don't have a clear strategy because this is not a part of their plan. Long-term plan wasn't to have a family or a relationship or kids or anything just yet, right? And it's lowering their vibration, their energy, and their block to spirit. So they're having a hard time to connect. And they're trying to use their intuition, but of course, you got to still connect to source, right? Not just your own higher self. So there is a storm. So your person has been experiencing some type of, y'all both probably going through it, which this still is about karmic cycles here. So some type of storm is happening in your life now. Damn, I pulled out the journey card again. So your person was supposed to be on a spiritual journey, a spiritual path. But it's a third party situation here, Aries. Okay, so look. The community card is in the reverse position. So this is a third party situation. This person, your person, may have had a spiritual connection with someone that should have been a part of their family. But then there's a lot of manipulation and lying and cheating and stuff that's taking place here, or vice versa. You know, flip the roles as you see fit here. They weren't using wisdom when it came to this, but they were more in their charming energy, right? Playboy energy. And of course, they're good providers, and that could have been seen, right? Oh, this person is a provider. They take care of their money. They're protective. They take care of their family, things like that. I got these restrictions here, and I need help. I'm not feeling safe or stable. I'm totally dissatisfied with my life here. Let me see if I can manifest or use some power here to gain some victory. Bam. Patience. Some patience is going to be called for in this situation. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the storm warning. Tell me about all the cards laid here. The magic, the instability, the financial constraints, the devil, the third party. So, a decision is being made. Again, the Seven of Cups is in the reverse position. And the Seven of Cups is really just saying, you know, someone's confused. Okay, so they got a chaotic love life. This is a chaotic situation. Someone here is avoiding to make a decision about a new beginning. So they were supposed to take a chance at something, and they didn't because of confusion, right? So we got the, oh sorry, I forgot that's done. So I got the Fool card that's up and out in the upright position. So pretty much, right, they were supposed to take a chance here, but that didn't happen, right, because of them being confused and having this third party situation here going on here. This masculine energy is coming out as being non-committal and very risky when it comes to relationships. So somewhere in here, y'all need to be making sure everything is what it seems to be, because somebody is an immature partner, or they're not able to handle love at this moment, right? Because they're just non-committal. They don't want a relationship. They don't really want love here. And they had an opportunity or a chance to do it. But of course they were in their devil energy and some things didn't work out here, right? So the death, the rebirth card is in the reverse. So there was supposed to be an ending, because this is about cycles of transformation, right? This is about a karmic cycle. But instead, someone's fearing to change and literally clinging on to the past, right? That can even include past lovers. So this situation could be someone you've dealt with in the past, because I do see the heartbreak card there. So something happened here where there was a disconnect between you, caused some heartbreak, you guys reconciled. Okay, now the thing is that I have the Sun card here, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups, this third party card again and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so what has happened here is either you or your person was trying to create like some type of happiness for themselves. Okay, something that leads to success here. See this? But it's in the reverse. Your person is blocked in their happiness. So there were some unrealistic expectations. This person that you're connected to still operates in their lower self here. They do take love for granted. I mean, you can do and do and do, and they take and take and take, right? Breadcrumb, do just enough, right? Very charming. But reverse Eight of Cups. It's a reverse. There's some stagnation. So there's a standstill. There's what was anticipated now has changed to stagnation. Okay, fear of changing. Fear of changing. And it has a lot to do with this Ten of Cups. So it's a stagnation in this. So at some point, someone had a lot of hopes, right? For this, the Ten of Cups, happiness, fulfillment, stability. Okay, all your wishes fulfilled. Look, their kids are there too, boy and a girl. So maybe you have a son and they have a daughter, or you got the daughter and they got the son, you know, or maybe you are pregnant and you may be having a girl or a boy, you know. Just it's just like looks like families coming together, or something, or you guys got kids together, whatever this is, right? This is what was trying to be created. This is what the prayer or what the intention or what you were trying to manifest here. But you got this third party situation that's going on, and that is what is affecting you guys' situation, right? Because there's someone else in this connection. If you didn't know, now you do. Okay. Nine of Wands in the reverse here. Your person is being stubborn because of that, or very defensive. Okay, so they may be coming off very defensive and cold in their energy, but this is why they're in that energy, because they have a connection with a Queen of Cups. All right, so this Queen of Cups is someone who's very intuitive, someone who is powerful person. They are definitely someone who uses their intuition, and they have been standing up and standing by this person. They are like an anchor for your person here. They're like a strong rock. Just put it that way. They're very kind and very supportive of your person, and your person is being defensive, stubborn, and they don't really put in a lot. Let's just put it that way. Despite whatever effort you put in, they don't put in a lot. Even in this other connection, I'm feeling like they like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because of what? It's a third party situation. You know, when you got too many options, you end up juggling. So you're not gonna be able to put all your energy and time into something. So they've been keeping this a secret from you. So you definitely may not have known, because this card is in the reverse. This is a Page of Cups, in that immature young energy here, lacking emotional vulnerabilities and immature partner, pretty much, right? So they've been keeping this a secret from you. And look, the Justice card is in the reverse. Wow. So this is an injustice. So it's some dishonesty going on here, and it's about karma once again, right? It's a cause and effect. So this situation will have an effect. This is where the storm is coming in at. Okay. Thank you. Can you tell me about this? Eight of Swords in the upright position. Pretty much, your person feels trapped and restricted. They feel clouded in their judgment here. Okay, and they may even feel smothered, like they have no way out now. It's like they were looking for freedom, and now they've gotten themselves in a situation that causes them to be trapped. They have a hardship. They have some loss that they're feeling here. It's a lot of loss. I mean, this person is grieving. Can't even lift their head up here. So there's some positive changes, though. Thank you. Or some positive changes can come once this person learns how to communicate honestly. They're having a difficult time here communicating. There may not be, the feelings may not be mutual, or something here is happening. Something here is happening. It's like a different energy here where it's like, I love you, but type energy. Alright, so I have a Queen of Wands. There's some conflict. The Queen of Wands does represent fire sign. So this could be you, Aries. Or someone who has that placement in their chart. It doesn't have to be. And it's still going back to like manifesting, using a wand, making fire, being the alchemist, using your power, manifesting something here. Even look at the black cat. So this could have a lot to do, again, maybe you are Wiccan, maybe, you could do spell work. We set intentions, and that is really spell work too, when you kind of think about it. It's like if I set an intention and I say it consistently, and even if I say it 3 times, maybe that's why I keep saying everything 3 times. It's usually when you say it 3 times, it's like repeating a spell, right? But there's some conflict, and it's about competition here. This is what the problem is. There's problems in communication. Your person is having a hard time communicating that there's other people involved, like they're connected to someone else. Maybe that could be it. They have a lot of suitors. I can see that. I can definitely see that because they're coming in as a Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is like, they're very charming. They got their playboy energy all day. They more like to have fun, Look at this, fire as well. So they could have be a fire sign or have fire in their placements. Okay, maybe I see the sun. Their rising could be a fire sign. Maybe their moon could be. But however, they like to have a good time, pretty much. They like to have a good time, and they were juggling. You see that one side is just way too heavy than the other. But they were juggling, and really just, it's a lack of quality, a lack of effort that they put into relationships. They tend to neglect relationships here. That is in a reverse position. Now, the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So, there's an opportunity. There's some type of opportunity or some type of abundance or resources or something that could come your way here. Or could come your person's way. And they want to communicate something. They want to have a conversation with you. And it could be in regards to some type of legal matters here. They want to maybe see if you can come together collectively and share the same idea about how y'all gonna handle y'all situations here. Whatever this is coming to an agreement about something here. Okay, this is not going to be an emotional conversation, but they have this idea and they want to communicate it. Can you tell us about it? Ooh. So, I got the Lover's card that just came out in the reverse position. So, there's a disharmony with a lover. There's an imbalance here and someone detached, right? So, I got a Queen of Swords with the Emperor. So, they are in the Lovers. Put them two together here. This could be you or your person's higher level soulmate here. Someone that they're married to or have a very strong bond with or relationship. This is coming in between this Queen of Swords. This person acts as Queen of Swords, and this is your person, the Emperor. They lack emotional stability for real. They don't know how to express their emotions well at all, but they're very traditional here. This is someone, there's a disharmony here. There's an imbalance here because of a bad choice that they made. They did something here, basically having too many suitors, and because of this, there were some consequences. This person came off here, this Queen of Swords. Yeah, they've been through a lot with this person. They've been there with this person for a while. It's been a lot of challenges. And this person has set up a boundary here, and they actually had to be very direct in their communication about and clear. Leave me the fuck alone, right? They didn't beat around the bush with this here. So this is what all of this is going on. It's some issues here. It's conflict. It's conflict between you and them. It's conflict between them and the other person. It's conflict. Okay, a lot. This is some traumatic shit here. Some very toxic, heavy energy. This is why the storm is here, and this is what is happening in that storm. And this 10 represent completion. So this is ending out a karmic cycle. All of this is karma, because this is a repeat cycle for these lovers. For this masculine, they tend to do the same thing over and over again, and they're repeating it. And now it's a disharmony because what? This person, this Queen of Swords, is now having to go or relive the same toxic shit as one time before. So whatever is happening, whatever that took place here has happened already to them before. All right, so they're in that Queen of Swords energy, and they got their guard up. They set a boundary. They set a boundary with this, and they ended it. They have ended it. The Two of Cups is in the reverse, so they no longer have this connection. This Queen of Swords has put the sword out and cut. So now there's an imbalance there. Okay. They did have a very strong bond. They were very close. Your person and this person was very close. They had a very good connection here, I'm seeing. And it was almost as if they worked as a team. Like, there was a lot of partnership here. But this masculine energy did not communicate with this Queen of Swords well. They probably were friends and lovers. No relationship is what I'm picking up. But they were intimate and friends. Now, however, this masculine energy did not communicate with this Queen of Swords correctly in regards to this third party situation here. So some truth was revealed, and it caused a heartbreak. This shit broke this Queen of Swords heart, screaming. Okay, so this is definitely, it could have been 2 times again. See the 2 slashes in her heart. 2 times that this could have happened within this situation here. And both times, if you can see closely, it's not even fully mended. You see how you got the needle and thread, the thread and stuff going through there, trying to mend it back together. Not even fully mended, and then bam, the Emperor came and sliced her heart again, right? And this usually is about, it's a separation. So they disconnected, but it's a lot about third party situations. Okay, this is where this heartbreak is coming from. Thank you. Aries, this is very detailed here. What is this about? Okay, yep, there's an imbalance. Again, the Temperance card is here in the reverse. This is extreme here. This is very excessive. They, this Queen of Pentacles, they're coming back in. Your person's, other person in this third party situation y'all got going on here, they're coming back in. This person is confident as shit. All right, they got their stuff together already. They good. They was offering this masculine, this Emperor here, they were offering them stability. They were very kind to this person, but they do have these high standards. But whatever's happened, right, the 10 of Pentacles, this was a wish fulfillment. This was all of it. This was stability, a legacy, something permanent, including money, right? All of that. But now that situation has ended, and there's disputes, right? This is ended, and it has a lot to do with outside stuff, right? Conflict. Look, this not being on the right path. It's ended, because remember I said they have a spiritual union. The Lover's card is really representing the twins. Twin flame unions. The Lover's card represents a Gemini as well, so you may be connected to a Gemini. Reverse. This is someone that they probably may have considered to be their end all be all after they finish being in their playboy energy. 5 of Cups in reverse. This person has accepted what has happened and is moving on. They're making a choice to heal from this situation and they're moving on. So this is definitely an ending here. It's a lot of grief because things didn't turn out as expected. Okay. Your person is dwelling on that as well. They're dwelling on that. Instead of taking a positive perspective here, they're dwelling on that. So they're moving on and they're trying to accept this. So now the wheel has turned. Yep, because they took and decided to, you know, move forward. They weren't collaborating. This just wasn't going right. And the wheel has turned. So this was about a karmic cycle. This was about changes in fate. This is something you probably had no idea about. But this is something that had to happen in order to close out a toxic cycle for these two here. Okay? It's a lot of unexpected changes here. Pretty much. I want to see what this 3 of Pentacles card is referencing. Thank you. Let me tell you. You just got the whole scoop on your person's situation, Aries. What the fuck? 3 of Pentacles here. Hold on. This is your person's energy coming in as a King of Swords in the reverse. They're selfish. They want this queen. Oh my gosh. They want this Queen of Swords. They want their lover to cooperate with them, to still work with them, to still be friends with them, to be a team, to still have this partnership. They want that from this person. They're being very selfish here. They don't want this person to leave. They don't want this to end. Wow. Look, yup, Hangman in the upside. They are, now it's like, oh, they made a decision. They were stalling with this person, very uncertain, but it had a lot to do with them having to choose between options, which would be you and them. And they weren't taking the time to do the self-reflection. But now that the storm then came through, they gained a new perspective here. And now they want to work with this person. Or they want this person to work with them. Okay? Why? Because this person, like I said, has ended it. They withdrew their energy, Aries, from your person. So they did step away. They like, you know what? I'm not, yep. Go ahead and take care of whatever you got to take care of. This door is closed here. So they withdrew. They're taking a break from this situation here. And they're already looking ahead. They were like, look, I'm trying to expand, right? I've been looking, I have a strong vision for my future. So that's where I'm at. But at the same time, this masculine energy is still trying to manifest or create the opportunity for them to be able to come back in. So this is their plans. Their plans is to try to move forward and come back in. And they feel confident about this. Well, they got the strength to do it now. Yeah, they can't let this person go. That's what Spirit is saying. The 6 of Swords is in the reverse. They can't let this person go. They can't move on from this person. The Chariot in the reverse. They're obsessed. It's an obsession that they have with this other person. Nine of Cups. Things are out of balance here. Things are out of balance and your person is unhappy. They're unhappy and they're disappointed. Okay, the Sun. They're disappointed because they were blocked in their happiness. But now they have literally closed this out. They made a bad choice. They made wrong choices. Yep. They made wrong choices. The King of Pentacles and the Empress. This is the other person. Or this could be you. You know, if you're pregnant. Someone's pregnant. right? Someone could be pregnant or just birthing something new. Okay. This King of Pentacles wants to make an offer. They got some plans here. They want to make an offer. They got some plans. They have some future plans here. What is this offer about? They're fearful. They're fearing to change. This is where the stagnation is coming in at, you guys. They are definitely stagnant about this, and it's causing them a major headache. A lot of conflict here. They're defeated, even as you can see here, like arms raised up to the sky, like, come on, help me, right? Because there's arguments, and they need a resolution here because they're staying in a situation here because of fear. They're scared. They're trying to gain the strength here. I got my strength card to do what? They are fearful. This is crazy. Like, they are very scared. They may could be coming off of looking as if they're independent. I said looking as if they're independent. Looking as if they are confident, right? And like they're not worried, but they are very stressed. What are they getting the stress about? Seven of Pentacles. They got some unfinished business that they got to take care of. So they're trying to gain some strength there to do that, to move forward. To move forward with something here. It's some important news coming. Okay, what's this important news about? This was a failed romantic plan. This was their plan. This was their future plans. This is a failed romantic plan. This other person. Okay? This is someone, the Empress usually represents a divine feminine too, which would be part of that lover's twin flame thingy. But however, they had a failed romantic plan when it came to that. So what is this news about? Sorry, my eyes are itching. Alright, so the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So they're being cold. They could be being very cold. Empty feeling. There's a separation. Something is going on here. Someone's being insecure, or they lost some faith or some hope or whatever it is, right? Now, I don't know if this is you, Aries, or your person. Okay, so, or they could be acting this way towards you, or they could be acting this way towards this other person. They could be acting this way towards both of y'all. Is also what I'm getting. They're defeated. Okay, they're probably defenses is up. They feel very defeated here. Someone is being very protective of their energy. They're defeated when it comes to love. Okay, when it comes to anything dealing with family, taking things to the next level, weddings, engagements, anything dealing with that, they feel defeated here. Thank you. Yep, they in there, they are overwhelmed. Let me tell you, Aries, your person is very overwhelmed and they feel burdened. They got a lot of baggage here. They got a lot of responsibilities here, and now they just got another obligation added on. And they're burnt out here. They are very burnt. They're very burnt out. They're very stressed. They're very burdened. And on top of this, it feels like love is just another burden. Because out of their situations, they just keep getting heartbreak, making bad choices, and bad karma. So your person is very withdrawn. Now, it's some truth that's about to be revealed. So yeah, for the month of May, some truth is going to come out here. They were having a difficult time making a decision, but your person is about to reveal this. Or if they don't reveal it, it's going to come out, right? They're hesitant about it. And they really feel as though, you know, whatever decision they make is going to be a negative consequence. Whatever decision they make, right? It's going to lead to endings and destruction and chaos. Yep, there go the Ace of Wands. So this is, again, this is about truth. So it's going to be some type of phone call. Okay, some type of message. They got a lot of demanding challenges that's in front of them here, and now they need a resolution here. Someone tell me what's this Ace of Wands about. They want to end the conflict, okay? So they don't want this to be a competitive environment. They don't want it to be any conflict. Thank you. They want peace. They want to put the burdens down, okay? They want to lay these burdens down. It's a situation that ended badly, and it caused a lot of deep wounds here, and they are definitely still holding on to it. This is where this feeling of them having this unresolved issue here, right? Now, they're still holding on to that. I got the Moon card. So this is where this anxiety is coming in at. So that was a painful ending. Whatever happened between either you and them or them and this other person ended bad as shit. I'm talking about on bad blood, bad terms. It just ended badly. Caused a lot of pain and wounds. And now this person has a lot of anxiety and fear. They want to be able to not feel burdened here. They need clarity from this situation here. Thank you. What's this Moon card about? Okay, so they done something wrong. So this is just basically the Justice card in reverse. This masculine energy did something that was immoral, right? And of course, it was a secret because it came out earlier with the page that they were keeping this situation a secret. The third party that they probably had, they were keeping it a secret from you, and they were keeping it a secret from them. However, right? So pretty much they weren't owning up to whatever they did. This is why they had this falling out with this other Queen of Swords. They pretty much, or this could be the falling out they had with you, right? But however, the storm brought in a bunch of chaos, and it had a lot to do with ego-based thinking here, right? This person failing to take full responsibility for their role that they played in this situation. Now they're in the reverse, okay? But they are out of control with this here, because now they got a family and the money is tied up. So now it's one of these situations here where, yeah, they got a family and they got financial obligations, okay? And they need to plan. They need to make a plan. They just sitting here just dreaming about this plan. They don't know what to do and how to handle this situation here. They need to make a plan. They stay in so much anxiety and fear and trying to figure out what it is that they need to do, lacking some discipline here. Yes, look at this conflict. It's a lot of conflict and disagreements. It's a sense of bad blood. Something is going to happen where there's a falling out. If this hasn't already happened, if this is your energy and it's a falling out, and it's going to be a sense of bad blood because someone's walking away, all right, or this happened in that other connection with your person, okay? Now they feel defeated, right? They like tired of arguing, because at this point it's like, I keep arguing and shit, it don't get me nowhere. I keep trying to voice, what I feel, and it's not working. It's like a one-sided fight here. It's a one-sided fight where someone's fighting to win and not really have a resolution, right? It's at the expense of the other person. And your person feels stuck. They're stuck. They're just not moving. They're stuck. What do I do? They're stuck between walking or staying or trying to make this work. So this is the decision that they're trying to make. Okay, this is the truth that they want to really speak about here. What do I do? Because they're disappointed here. They're very disappointed, and they're withdrawing in their energy, but they're just trying to figure out what's next here. And they have this idea here, and they're ready to communicate it. And they know, and they're probably going to say it. I've been doing things. I've been deceptive. I've been doing things through deception. I have been misleading you, being underhanded, and I got some issues. Okay, because now it's like they were trying to probably get their finances together because they had financial issues on top of that, employment issues they were trying to work through here. And they were trying to plan and budget, you know, for their future. And yeah, now they got these issues here. Because of what? Greed, offering their cup to more than one person here. And then lacking moral sense, right? And having hidden motives. But they got this idea and they've been trying to like figure out how to communicate it, but it seems like every time it's like they get set back, or it doesn't work, or they can't bring the conversation forward. Because remember, I said somebody in this situation here ends up just fight to win. It's not fighting for a resolution here, so the person ends up giving up because it's like they start to try to figure out how to do this and how to approach it, and they lose sight of it. They lose sight of what they're really supposed to be doing, and then they're just getting a defeated energy. And they get stuck and they do nothing. Okay, but they really are feeling burdened right now. They're feeling weighed down by this situation here. Look, exhausted. They're trying to be resilient, but they're at the end. They're at the end here. They are resilient, but they are at the end here. They're on the edge. They're on the edge, so they're trying to prepare themselves to take on the adversity or whatever it is, but they feel set back here by whatever significant challenges you guys have going on right now. Thank you. Course. King of Pentacles. They're trying to translate this. That's what they're doing. They're trying to translate whatever this idea is into something tangible here. They've been looking at how they just been mismanaging their life period here. Yep, look. Especially looking at their money. Like, I just keep fucking up my money. I'm over here slaving. I'm working hard as shit, and I keep fucking up my money. I keep fucking up the church's money here. Okay, they've been showing so much commitment towards building their dreams here. Trying to get to success, right? Now they got more money worries. More problems. Extreme pressure weighing on them, and they doubting themselves. They're doubting themselves. They're withdrawn. They're not even accepting nothing right now. And it's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want nothing. No. And turning away. And I'm laughing because when I think of it, it feels like it's just such childish energy. It's like, yo, yes, it's not. It's negative changes. It's something they feel very unfruitful here. The devil is here. The negative changes is basically because of the devil energy. Them operating in their lower selves here. Okay. Greed. Abusing authority. Greed. And now they are tied down to a situation or a person. Whatever is happening, now they're burdened. And they're withdrawn. And they're trying to do some soul searching right now. Too late, right? So, right. Too fucking late to soul search. They're moving forward about something, but they don't have the strength to do it. They are definitely in a period of reflection here, and they don't have the strength to do it because they just wasn't listening to the universe. They asked the universe a question, and the universe was giving them the signs about that Queen of Swords, and they didn't listen. They did the opposite thing, and this is why the storm is here, and this is why, bam, karmic cycle closed. They were abusing their power. Use it wrongly. Karmic cycle closed. Queen of Swords, cut it. Ending. What's up? What do Aries need to know? Give us a moonology card here. It's time to release the negativity. Damn. Do I need to let y'all see that? Because I ain't making this shit up. It's time to release the negativity. I don't know. We don't even gotta go no further than that. That was clear as ever. I don't have to read about it or anything. You know what that means, right? This was a very detailed reading, Aries. I hope that this helped you out some, because you probably sitting there in a state of confusion like, what the fuck is going on with my person? You know what I'm saying? why are they not talking? Why are they acting like a fool when they was loving up on me before and now they like, fuck you, I don't, yeah. No, what's happening? This is what's happening, Aries, okay? This wasn't supposed to be a spill of tea or daily tea situation, but sometimes my spirit guides is like, some things have to be said, and it's just to bring you some understanding and clarity. So our purpose here is to really try to help you to level up in your own energy, right? This is all about your own evolution at the end of the day, and walking into your goddess or God energy. That's where you need to be. You need to operate in that, in the light. And that's it, and that's what my spirit guides, that's the message of what they're trying to bring. Our job is to really try to bring you closer and closer to the divine, to the light, to yourself, right? Loving on yourself, putting that caring energy back into you, because we all go through our shit. We all have gone through storms time after time after time, and it gets a point in our lives when certain cycles have to end. So what do you need to release is the question. All right? Let the negativity go. Okay, so that's it. All right, I love you guys. Peace.